Are you looking for the top 5 best motherboards 2023? In this video, we will look at some of the best motherboards on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Asus ROG Strix B660i Gaming WiFi. Best Mini IDX B660 motherboard. The Asus ROG Strix B660i Gaming WiFi has emerged as a deserving compact motherboard in the B660 area after our benchmark testing and a detailed examination of its extensive feature set. The compact board has two ports, integrated Wi-Fi 6, a last-generation premium audio solution, a PCIe 5.0 slot, and these features. The heated VRM temps are the only actual hardware issue. However, keep in mind that this occurred during a stress test and isn't in usual loading condition. Apart from that, the performance in all of our tests was strong and could compete with comparable DDR5-based boards. It is fairly priced, packed with features, and a strong performance at $219.99. From this kind of board, you really can't ask for much more. If you wanted to save some money and don't intend to overclock your Alder Lake CPU, the IDX board to choose is the Asus ROG Strix B660i Gaming WiFi. There are Z690 choices if you do. We've previously examined two, the ASRock Z690 PGITXDB and MSI Mac Z690i Unify, but the most of them cost far in excess of $300. At number 2. Gigabyte Z690 Aeris Pro. Best ADX Z690 motherboard. The Gigabyte Z690 Aeris Pro is a mid-range Alder Lake motherboard that costs roughly $330 and provides excellent all-around performance with little compromises. There are 4 connectors for more storage, enhanced audio, and a fresh look. Performance, thermals, and overclocking throughout our exhaustive testing were all well within the range of other Z690 boards we've examined. There is a lot to admire about the Z690 Aeris Pro, including its 13 USB ports on the back I/O, 4 connections, and competent power supply, all at a price that is far less than that of flagship choices. The Gigabyte Z690 Aeris Pro is a great Alder Lake motherboard to base your Z690 system on. Provided you don't need integrated RGB lighting or Wi-Fi 6E out of the box, you still get Wi-Fi 6. At number 3. ASRock Z690 Extreme Wi-Fi 6E. Best Budget Z690 motherboard. If you're trying to create an Alder Lake-based system on a budget so you can buy additional pods, ASRock's Z690 Extreme Wi-Fi motherboard is a wonderful choice. In certain tests, its out-of-the-box performance with some heavy multi-threaded programs was a little slower than normal, but when it came to game testing and workloads with fewer threads, this board excelled. The board has a lot of hardware for its price, including twin 1GBE 2.5 gigabits Ethernet connections, 3 sockets, 8 SATA connectors, and integrated Wi-Fi 6E. With its predominantly black design, dark blue highlights, vivid RGB LEDs, and visually attractive PCB notches, the board also has a nice appearance. The Z690 Extreme is the finest Z690 board we've tested under $200, unless you require more than 5 USB-A ports on the back I/O. At number 4. MSI Mac B660 meters Modder WiFi 4 decibels. Best B660 motherboard. So long as you don't plan on overclocking your CPU or wanting to use PCIe 5.0 devices before your next upgrade, the MSI Mac B660 meters Modder WiFi 4 decibels and its B660 chipset makes for a great option for those looking to get into Alder Lake without putting a heavy burden on your build budget. It lacks the fancy looks or RGB lighting of pricier boards, but does come with everything you need to get the most out of a stock clocked Alder Lake CPU. The modder includes 2 PCIe 4.0 404M.2 sockets, 6 SATA ports, a premium last-generation audio solution, and VRMs that easily manage the flagship Core i CPU. In our testing, performance on our B660 meters modder was similar to those of the Z690-based 4 Dominican pesos boards we tested previously. In other words, this sub-$200 motherboard was able to utilize our i12900K processor to its fullest while costing a third less than most Z690 offerings. At number 5. Gigabyte Z690i Aeris Ultra Plus. Best Z690 Mini ITX Motherboard. The Gigabyte Z690i Aeris Ultra Plus has proved itself in our testing to be a well-performing, good-looking, and a cost-effective option in the Z690 ITX space. Priced well at $329.99, it's cheaper than most of the competition, and it includes two sockets, a modern premium audio codec, and high-quality 105A MOSFETs to feed any CPU. Plus, it's an RGB-inclusive design. We like what the Gigabyte Z690i Aeris Ultra Plus has to offer. The new board fixed problems with the previous version's PCIe slot and brought us a generally well-rounded and definitely a well-priced SKU. It's also the only Z690-based ITX board with integrated RGB LEDs to make it visually stand out in your case. Those who are looking to use more than 2 SATA drives will need to look elsewhere, but otherwise, the Ultra Plus is the best Z690 Mini ITX option available for the price. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you out in any way, please give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Until next time, I'll see you later.